So I went to this event, this trunk or treat event today at a megachurch in my area, and I go to a small church, and I always sort of preach that going to a small church is better. But today I was reminded why megachurches can be such an important part of our community. When I went in to use the bathroom, I passed by this little window and I look inside, and it was a door, and what I found was this fully stocked little grocery store that was obviously there for people, members of the church or not, for families in need to shop for free for their groceries. I mean, it was just really impressive looking. There were shopping carts and everything. And I just thought, wow, this is the church. Like, this is what the church can do. And this is what the church does every day. But these are not the stories that we hear on the news. And it reminded me that for every story of abuse or every story of toxicity we hear in the news or whatever that we're arguing about on social media, there are 100 or more stories, positive stories of love and care and community and dedication and Jesus following in the right way. And so I would just encourage you, if you have a good story to share it. Make sure we're getting the word out there. Now, we 100% need to be accountable for the sins that happen in Jesus' name within the church walls and within the church community. 100%. I am not saying that. But what I am saying is think about all of the little stories that we're not hearing and that we're not talking about, because people are being loved well and people are following Jesus well. I said the other day in a post, I said, some of the greatest kingdom builders, some of the most amazing servants of Jesus here on earth, we're never going to know their names. We're never going to know necessarily what they did until we get to heaven. And when we get to heaven, they are going to be the ones at the front of the line. They're going to be the ones sitting at the table, because the first shall be last and the last shall be first. And so I'm so thankful that I went to this megachurch today, and I saw this pantry, and I saw their thrift store, and I saw the way they were loving on the community with no questions asked. So so I just love the church, and I love being the church. I love being a part of the church, and I just want to make Jesus' name known through a better, brighter church. And if you do too, join me.